Event 101 Women's Masters C Final. Lane 1,
2 minutes.
Masters Coaching, Brewsters, Massachusetts. Lane 2, Colorado Rowing Club. Lane 3, Marin Rowing Association. Lane 4, Lake Union Crew from Seattle. Is fairly strong here at the starting line right now, and all the crews are sculling to keep their boats pointed down the course.
Masters Coach, Colorado, Marin, Lake Union. Attention. Go.
The race has started. All 4 boats off strongly. Lane 1 with yellow blades, Masters Coaching. Lane 2, Colorado. Lane 3, Marin, and Lane 4, Lake Union. We've crossed the breakdown zone. And all 4 boats are lined up as we cross each. We're coming up to the 250-meter mark. There is essentially no separation between these 4 crews. At the 250-meter mark, Colorado has a very slight lead. Masters Coaching and Marin Rowing are next. And then it's Lake Union Crew in lane 4 in the light yellow boat. Marin Rowing is starting to take a slight lead over Masters Coaching. Colorado is holding the lead. Marin is catching up to Colorado. And as we approach 500-meter mark, it's Colorado Rowing Club in lane 2, followed by Marin Rowing Association in lane 3. And then lane 1, Masters Coaching, and lane 4, Lake Union Crew.
We're on the water with the Women's Masters C Final. And Colorado Rowing got off to a little bit of a slow start, but changed that around rather quickly and are currently on the lead. Have a pretty tight boat race between Marin and Masters Coaching, and then Lake Union from Seattle, Washington trailing on the outside. We're looking across the Lake Union Crew through to Colorado Rowing, our current leader. Check that, that's Colorado Rowing.
Looks as though Colorado Rowing have escaped out of the front of this race, but not by much, because Marin are hanging on to them. They have overlap with them still. They've probably got about half a boat length's advantage at this point. Lake Union are trailing a tad, as are Masters Coaching, so this race is developing into 2 parts, with the Colorado Rowing Club out in the lead at the moment, holding off by half a length Marin Rowing Association. That lead seems to have been whittled down a little further by Marin. Colorado were sitting on about half a length's boat lead, and it's now down to about a third of a length. So Colorado have picked it up. They're just coming in the third 500 as we speak. It's a race out at the front between Colorado in 2, Marin in 3. Lake Union in 4, trail slightly on the outside, as do Masters Coaching in lane 1 on the inside.
Women's Master Final. And Colorado got on it right away and has been expanding their lead ever so slightly as they move along. On their outside shoulder, the Marin Rowing Association is trying not to let them go away. But Colorado continues with the pressure. Dropping back into that third slot is the Masters Rowing Club, and then on the outside, Lake Union.
Looks like Colorado have just pushed away a little bit from Marin in that third 500. They've expanded that 1/3 boat length lead and turned it into about 2/3 of a boat length lead.
Seeing a lot of white water coming up from the crew in lane number 1. That's the Masters Coaching out of Brewster, Massachusetts. They seemed to struggle a bit when they got into the wind tunnel area under the Ingram Street Bridge, and you saw a lot of white water splash up. Just as I was saying that, Colorado Boat Club also splashed up a few and seemed to have lose a little bit of momentum to Marin on the outside. So Marin took advantage of the difficulties that the other two crews were having in the rather windy area on our course, and looked like they have jumped into that lead. It is Marin in lane number 3 with Colorado in lane 2. Both of them pretty close together. Then all the way on the outside, that's going to be Lake Union. And Masters Coaching, the first of the crews to have trouble in that wind-soaked area, splashing up a lot of white water. And Colorado had their own difficulties with that, and that, in my opinion, gave Marin an opportunity to get back into it. So Marin is on the outside. Colorado, in the predominantly white color, is on the inside, and the dark jerseyed Marin crew on the outside trying to put on a rush and see what they can do about overtaking the Colorado crew. Closest to the shoreline, that is Colorado. Marin on the outside. This split has stayed pretty much the same since Marin closed down after Colorado had some trouble with the water. But Colorado righted themselves and got back on course and continue to hold off the group from Greenbrae, California, Marin Rowing Association. This is Colorado in the white shell. Marin still with an opportunity, but they are trailing by about 6 seats. And it looks like that may be the way it is going to finish. This is the Colorado Rowing Club. And they will get there, as I mentioned, about 5 or 6 seats ahead of Marin. Marin made a good charge at them when they saw an opening, but didn't quite able to close it up. Still on the water is Masters Coaching from Brewster, Massachusetts, and the Lake Union crew. But once again, the apparent yet unofficial winner for the Women's Masters C Final is the crew from Colorado Rowing Club.
Swallow the wind through my nose, feel the sand beneath my toes. As I walk along the shore, it's like a yeah, deep inside me somewhere. It's like a la-di-da-da-dee-dee. Happiness is calling me.
Happy Happiness is Calling at sandiego.org.